episode of Making Mississippi. We are so excited to bring this content to y'all in a visual aspect, in an audio aspect, and to soon be in a storytelling aspect, magazine-wise. Well, how are you doing today, babe?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Well, since we're gonna be on a podcast and all of that, there may be some people who don't know who he is. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to say who you are, then I'll follow.
Well, for those of y'all that don't know me, I am Christopher Coleman, also known as Chris James. I'm the CEO of Infinite Hustle Incorporated. I'm the co-founder of Story Studios LLC, and I'm a recording artist, producer, videographer, cinematographer. Kind of do it all, but father of three, married to this beautiful lady right here, and yeah, it's just my mission, well, our mission to make Mississippi.
Yes. I am Orionna Coleman. I am the wife of the lovely, my king, Christopher Coleman. I am the CEO of Story Seals, the COO of Infinite Hustle. Everything we do it together. The mother of three beautiful children, Ko James, Harmony Christine, and Melody Adele. They're like superstars already with the name alone. So, along with what my husband just said, Making Mississippi is for the silk. It's for those that are living and breathing, working and representing the state of Mississippi. We are from here, of course, and we just got tired of the negative news that was going viral about our state. So we decided to make a platform and highlight nothing but the positivity that's going on. What about the rich people that are doing some amazing things? What about the people who are giving back? What about the kids who are striving? What about those people? I just believe in my heart that positive news can spread just as fast as negative. We just need to put more of it out there. So on this podcast, on this show, wherever you're watching, if you're driving your car, or if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you're watching us on social media, you will see us talk about some things that we want to address from the state of Mississippi. And you'll also see us highlight some people, some amazing people that are from this state. We popped off the Making Mississippi brand with our gala. So I just want to take a moment to talk about that, babe. I'm going to let you start.
Yeah, the gala was dope.
Mm-hmm.
It was dope. It wasn't originally supposed to be a gala.
It
was
wasn't.
supposed to be like a dope prom. And then where if you just think biblically, it's like the things that men were supposed to be the vision.
Mm.
We're supposed to be the vision, and we're supposed to give the vision to our wives, and they're supposed to bring it to life. And that's exactly what you did. It went from a dope prom to entertainment gala, and we just kept changing stuff around, and then it became stressful. Then it came to the point where we were like, we don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, because we felt like we wasn't getting the support we felt like we deserved, or we felt like we should have.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, it turned out to be a great event. Mm-hmm. The people that were supposed to be there were there. It was awesome. It set the tone.
It did. It set the tone of what we're doing right now, Making Mississippi. Making Mississippi came during a day of rest that I had given myself, because we were stressing out about the gala. It was our first event, and for those of you who have ever done anything anywhere, you know the stresses that come along with that, especially when you don't have a lot of funds to work with, but you have a vision, and you gotta just speak on something that has never been done, and have people to support it, either financially, either spiritually, emotionally, or all of the above. And that's what we were banking on, for people to support our vision. But that's easier said than done. A lot of people, especially where we're from, they don't like just banking off stuff that has never happened before. What helped us though is we started an event to honor other people. The gala was the Making Mississippi Entertainment and Entrepreneur Gala, and we honored 10 entertainers and 10 entrepreneurs who are doing great things in the state of Mississippi. So they basically sold the event. We went around and we told people about the people that we had chose. It was going to be something that we made a little bit of a difficult process to make people vote for people and all that. But then we were like, you know what? We've been highlighting people in our state for a long time. My husband and I had a radio show, and even before then, we were interviewing people inside of our home and outside of our homes, highlighting them for what they were doing in the state. So how about we choose who we're gonna honor for the first ever gala? And that's exactly what we did. The honorees were honored. They were thankful to be recognized, and now we just want to do it all over again next year. But we don't want to just wait until next year to do something for Making Mississippi. We want to give you all this podcast. We want to give you all this show on a weekly to monthly basis to give you some content. We want to give you a quarterly magazine and just continue to shed good light on our state.
Yeah, Making Mississippi is 365. It's not just going to be a one-time thing. Yearly, we're going to do it all year. Making Mississippi magazine, podcast, gala, merchandise.
Yes, we're gonna. If you're interested in a hoodie, we got you.
Yeah, everything, and it's it just we've gotten to the point where we've grown as people, and it's like, why sit back and wait on anybody to help you? You can just do it yourself, because we got the ultimate help, and it's God. Like, as long as God is on your side, you can do anything you want to do. So, you know, to those entrepreneurs out there that's sitting back waiting on people to support you, trust me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether they do it or not. If you have a vision, like, make it happen.
Yeah.
It might not always be like you want it to be, but that's where growth comes in. Yeah. I mean, you know, the gala went good. We saw all the bad that was happening because we had to do everything.
Yeah,
but
we had to learn
we didn't do everything by ourselves. You know, shout out to the people who really helped. Shout out to Mookie, you know, Birdie, Lady Envy, the team that came, they performed. Birdie came all the way from Kentucky. Lady Envy did the food and performed, you know. Shout out to people who helped decorate, people who helped break down the set. I mean, it was a lot of work. Shout out to my brother, Christian, who did the lights. I mean, it was a lot of work, you know.
Our sponsors.
Yeah, our sponsors, but we had to do it. And I really feel like a lot of people look at us differently now because we did do it.
Oh, babe, I don't want you to leave that thought. I don't want you to leave that thought, but I like that you said it because I was gonna go there anyway. We did it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, we was just watching a video about this earlier. A lot of people have a lot of dreams and a lot of visions, but you don't do it. You don't do it because you are so busy trying to make it perfect. Trust me, I'm a victim of that. I'm a victim of, I was listening to a journal entry of Making Mississippi back in February. And I was talking to the guy and I was like, yeah, I'm going to contact the board today, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, I had this way, like, it was macro. Like, God just wanted us to start, but I already had, like, the board and everything for the first one. And I'm not saying that's impossible, but that wasn't God's plan for us. God did exactly what he wanted us to do when he wanted us to do it. But the goal is, y'all, to start. The goal is to just do it. The first one will not be perfect. Like my husband and I, you will be on the side of the stage saying, okay, next year we ain't doing that. Yeah. Next year we're going to have help in this and help in that. But you won't learn until you do.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Right?
people are already talking about next year's gala. Like, people are already ready to buy tickets and everything. And that's what you want to do. Because me and my wife, we came together and we did it. You know, it's... you know, where we're from Brookhaven, Mississippi, and it's not the most, it's a very political city, if I'm just being honest. And it's political on both sides, whether it's white or whether it's black. And especially when you're a young black couple, you know, we felt like there should have been more older black couples helping us. But that wasn't the case. But me and you understand that it's not about color, it's about the pureness of your heart. So the people who helped us purely out of really wanting to help and wanting to see it go forward, those are the people that we want to always surround ourselves with and we're thankful for. Yeah. And that's the people you should always surround yourself. Don't worry about what they look like. Worry about how they act. You know, actions speak louder.
Yeah, actions speak louder. Focus on what's in that heart. And honestly, we got a mixture of people that help us from black and white. Yeah. We have a mixture. We are so blessed to be connected with both sides. Yeah. You know,
just good people.
Good people in general. one of the things my husband and I want to do in Brookhaven, Mississippi is bridge the gap. Because it's very obvious. Like, it's in our town of Brookhaven, Mississippi, you have the railroad track. And you got a part of the railroad track. When you cross it, you on the white side. Before you cross it, you on the black side. And we don't want it to be like that. We don't want to have an event and it's a white folks event or a black folks event. It's an event. It's something that everyone can come to. And that's what our gala did.
Yeah.
We had everybody there representing different races, and it felt good.
Yeah, and that's what it's supposed to be. And like I said, we're as we continue to grow, it's like you have to slowly, well, depending on your speed, slowly, fastly, but you have to remove talkers out of your circle.
Woo, Lord, repeat it, babe.
You have to remove. I wish I had the bouncing ball.
No, we can
remove
add it though.
talkers out of your circle because they're just gonna keep you going in circles.
Yeah.
You know, you have to surround yourself with doers. Like, we got people in our circle, all we gotta do is mention it, and they're like, what I need to do.
Yep.
Opposed to people, you like, we mentioned something, like, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Hey, you go sit over there. You go sit on the bench, because you're not a player. There's players, and then there's, you know, talkers. There's people, you know, have you ever been to a sporting event, a football game, or basketball game, the people who are the experts are sitting in the stands. They're talking loud. They're complaining. You should have did this. Should have did that. You come down here and do it.
Yeah.
I've never seen you on the court. I've never seen you on the field. Yeah. So what are you talking about? Especially me as a coach. I can speak on that as a football player and a coach. You know, there's so many coaches in the stand. They're like, hey, you should come down here and do it then.
And what's so funny about you, I was thinking about it as you spoke, was we are huge New Orleans Saints fans. And you do talk, but there's also there's a big part of you that wants to do. Like, if they hired you today, you would go to Louisiana and go on the coaching staff.
We'd be doing Making Mississippi in New Orleans.
Yeah, we would move in a heartbeat.
Still Making Mississippi, but
yeah.
They offer me that, I'm gone.
And Making Mississippi is a starting point. We had big aspirations, and we still do, of leaving the state, doing big things in different states, and really just having a worldly impact on everything that we do. That's still a goal. But God, he spoke to me a while back and told me that Atlanta and California wasn't the first stops for me. He told me specifically that Mississippi was the first stop. And I fought that for years. So I was in years of disobedience before I fully accepted his plan. Then my husband, we kind of got on the same path together. And now we're like, you know what? God wants us to shine light on our own first. And by shining light on our own, we'll get that. Everything else will come. Yeah. And everything else has been coming.
It's going to automatically come. I mean, we don't have to go anywhere. I mean, think about it. I mean, where is Oprah's show?
Oprah's show now, I know it started in Chicago. Where is it?
But think about it. If you was doing TV, you was either in LA or New York. Yeah. You wasn't in Chicago.
Yeah, she started in Chicago.
But she gave Chicago a market.
And now people shoot films in Chicago and everything.
Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta and stuff like that, or Miami. So these people, they built their platform and they making the audience come to them. Yeah. So this is what making Mississippi. We're making y'all come to us. Yeah. We don't got to go to LA to do a TV show. Do a TV show here.
Yeah. And honestly, those people were just like us in those states. They just had a vision and they did the work to bring it to life. We use the best example that we can give y'all is a personal example from Autumn Bailey. She was the reason why we eventually came to forming a gala, because we attended the gala she used to have in Atlanta. That was back when I was in college, so I think 2016. No, I think 2015 we went to her gala. Yeah, 2015 we went to her gala, and we were so inspired. To this day, I could think back on it and just smile, because we was in a room full of millionaires, billionaires, filmmakers, actresses, actors, like just everybody in the entertainment industry, and they were so loving. They were humble. They were willing to take a picture with you, but also willing to give you information, willing to give you advice. I remember a photographer was giving you some advice on pictures, your future pictures, because you were showing them some of your work, right?
Yeah, we met Mill Cannon. He's done work and he's done movies and stuff like that. I don't know if people remember him, but Yeah, he done a lot of work. He took a picture, looking
Mm-hmm.
at some of my pictures, and he was like, "You're on the right path."
Yep.
You know, so
That felt good to hear, didn't it?
so it's like, and what people don't understand, like if a millionaire can do that, why can't you?
Mm.
You know, like Russ said, he said, I never seen someone hate on me who had more money.
Yeah.
And people they don't let that register in their
Mm-hmm.
head. Like somebody who has more than me is not hating on me. They're trying to bring me to their level.
Yeah.
But you have the same thing I have, and you're trying to keep me down.
Yeah.
Like that don't make sense at all. People don't understand that for one, money is paper. It's being printed every day.
Mm-hmm.
And for two, if you truly believe what God got for you is for you, then why would you ever try to deter somebody else from their dream?
Exactly.
You act like it's gonna stop you. Do you truly believe what you're preaching?
Mm-hmm.
Because it ain't just people, it's preachers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you truly believe what you're standing in front of your congregation and telling them? Or are you just another talker?
Yeah. And like we said, we don't want no talkers.
Yeah, God don't like talkers of his word.
Yeah. He wants doers. He won't say at the end, "Well said, my child."
Yeah. Well said, my child.
Man, you said some good stuff while you was down there. You said a lot of good stuff.
You said great things to people. Didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I could have swore it was well done.
It's well done.
So
it definitely is.
Like the GIF be like.
And that's another reason Making Mississippi was created too, because we used to say when we were younger that we were gonna come back. We was like, we're gonna become a millionaire, we're gonna come back, we're gonna give back then. But God has shown us that we can start this now. Like the gala for me, I can't speak for you, babe, but it gave me a level of confidence that I needed. Like to do something that we said we was gonna do and make it happen and make it be as successful as it was. I can do anything now. That's just how I feel. Like I'm like, okay, we can do this. And now this month, God has blessed us so well with our other businesses. And I'm like, okay, God, I see you. All you wanted to know was we gonna be faithful to you? And was we gonna fulfill the vision that you gave us? And now that we're doing that, all I want to do is encourage other people to do the same through this platform and our other platforms as well.
Yeah, I mean, the gala was the first time I touched the stage for my event.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've performed over 40 times, and that was the first time where it was my event.
Yeah,
I have full control of this event, and it felt different. I ain't gonna lie, to be on that stage and like this is ours. Like ain't nobody. I ain't waiting for nobody to tell me to go on stage, and I go on stage when I want to, because I'm in control of this. It's different, and it's the stepping stone for things to come.
Yeah. And that's why we do this. We want to show y'all that what can happen when you put action behind your words.
We're going to show y'all, not one.
We're going to show
you.
We are right now with this podcast, with this show. We're showing you what happens when you put action behind your words. On this platform, you're going to see people that don't just talk about stuff. When they sit on this couch and when you see us in their area, they did it. We're talking about what they did, and we're congratulating them.
We sit down with people who already accomplished.
Yeah.
Like we ain't sitting down with people who talking about what they finna do.
Yeah.
No, we sitting down with authors and entertainers and entrepreneurs. They got successful businesses and book. Like they done did this stuff, and those are the people we honored. People who done did it.
Yeah.
Like not people who are talking. People who have did it.
Yeah.
And we know these people personally, and it's a mutual respect because we're not talkers. Anybody who know Kris and Orionna, we're not talkers. We've been doing this for years. We've been in front of cameras for since 2015?
We was creating content before content creators were even a thing.
Yeah, before TikTok.
Before TikTok. The thing is, and for me, I kept letting life get in the way, and that's what would stop me from continuing to be consistent. I procrastinated because I doubted myself. A lot of insecurities, and I'm just through with it, man. Like I'm tired of holding me back. Like, and if you're the type of person, you're listening to this right now, or you're watching me, and you're like, you know what, Ori, I get that, I'm tired of holding me back, then you need to stay tuned for every single episode, because in every single episode, we're going to encourage you to keep going. We're gonna bring people to do the same. We're going to provide resources as we find them, and we want you to become a better version of yourself every single day. I'm tired of holding you back. Oh it. We thank y'all for joining our first Making Mississippi episode. We are making Mississippi a great place to be. We thank y'all in advance for the love, support, like, share that you're going to give us. And we'll see y'all the next episode. Have a great day.